Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play the Banner Saga here in somewhere. Now, last time, I probably should have looked this up, I think we leveled up our heroes and everything. We had some people injured, so I might actually rest. Yes, last time we got Hogan and Mogan, and Alec told us he doesn't want to kill people. So the goal is to avoid that situation. Training? No, I don't want to do training. I don't see the point. I'm just clicking on things now. Come on, game. Can you load faster so I can just leave and then you can load again? Okay, the training tent allows you to test your part against a team of clansmen of equal power. Training fights never injure your allies or grant renown, but they do let you test strategies in safety. The trainer will give hints about playing effectively and has something to say about each ability. Ooh. That might be worth doing then. Okay, so yeah, we'll stick with that. So weaken the strongest, the rest will follow. So you're the strongest, but I think we should probably, well, we've got the shot at you. Yeah. Right. Yeah, you can't really do that much, can you? So we'll put you there. And turn. Shields together. Raiders in formation become defensive walls. So there. Okay. 1. So you're not going to be taking a lot. So bloody flail. Why not? So that flail's around doing some damage. Ooh, he said something. Form up on an ally before you bloody that axe, you'll do more damage. Okay, that's true. 2 damage. You'll probably say beating in the armor first. Oh no. Ow. Right. So yeah, these guys are injured. I think we might just leave training. Is he going to say something about going for the archers first? He's not commenting. Okay. Not all dredge are the same. Pay close attention to what they can do. Why does that do different levels of damage at different places? Huh. Maybe staying still does more damage if you're a bowman. Skill feed on less, don't move, take careful aim and pick the spots where the armor lacks. Yeah, okay. So if you're not archer, you do extra damage by not moving. Okay. Yeah, Rook's taking a bit of a battering. Which opponent's next fact strike them first? So that's someone up there, is it? So that's this fellow. So I can't actually get to him. So I may as well take him down. Yeah, so I think, okay, I think we'll leave training there. Picked up some good tactics. Well, good ideas. We can rest, which means that with our heroes slightly down, I don't know when we're going to start fighting, so it might be worth just resting a bit. I think they rest over time as well if you're marching, but we'll rest. We have got food to rest another day for either. Yeah, we'll rest another day. We got great morale! Yay! So let us continue onwards then. So we can just arbitrarily camp. Oh. At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Remind everyone that they're free to do as they please. I mean, the reason we fought to protect Hogan and Mogan is because they had the right to join us. So it'd be a bit wrong to then say, and they were leaving their village, it'd be a bit wrong to turn around and say, you can't go. So you think... So this is Rook. You think you'll survive out there on your own? The men look at each other somberly before one says, "That's why we have to go. Out here alone, our kin are as good as dead." They check the straps of their packs once more and depart. I don't know what these actually mean other than people using supplies. So, complaints of Raffensvater's excessive drinking have surfaced. This time the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled the snagged canvas through a campfire, nearly setting its supply wagon aflame. Clansmen put out the fire in both the wagon and Raffensvater's leg before leading him to you. The thing is, I'm trying to remember who he is. I'm sure it's a name I've heard, Raffensvater. So we could punish him physically, we can ban him from camping near others. This man drinks nothing but water from now on. Raffensvater groggily agrees, slurring his way through promises to quit being such a nuisance. Many of the onlookers snort or roll their eyes, but go back to their business. Somehow you doubt it'll be long before Raffensvater manages to find another drink, whether you'll allow it or not. Well, if he goes against... If he starts drinking again, that'll be it. "Dredge!" shouts a man from the back of a caravan. It's Raffensvater, the unabashed drunk, staggering towards you, looking not entirely sober. He screams again, pointing to trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan as fighters pull their weapons. Scouts return with sightings and furious men surround Raffensvater. So, we can ready ourselves against Dredge just in case. We can let our clansman deliver justice, or we can banish him completely. He's becoming unreliable at a time when that's something we don't need. But I don't want to condemn him to death. Which is probably what either of these two are, thinking about it. Ready yourself against Dredge. No one else has spotted them. Let the clansman deliver justice. A swift and brutal beating befalls Raffensvater, one that leaves him begging for mercy. The next time he is offered mead, the man shies away in fear. As for the rest of the caravan, everyone seems pretty satisfied. You get attacked by Dredge. Ah!
Once a strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostvellr now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
I was thinking that's a long banner, but that's got all the history of the village and all the families in. So, and I think this is our team, isn't it? So you got Rook, Ivor, Eagle, Oddleaf. I can't see anyone else. You jostle through fallow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostvellr for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. That does not sound good. This is not looking good. Why are there so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Oddleaf finds you amongst the many refugees. Rook, I just talked to some of the women here. Nobody is being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with Val from Blotsbalker, Greyhorn, people from Bitra, all the nearby villages. The Dredge are everywhere. And the chieftain of Frostvellr has locked himself in his great hall. That's when they close the gates. When the Dredge comes, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. Right, if they're not letting us in, is there somewhere else we go? Where else could we go? With our whole caravan? South, but Sigurholm or Borisgard is so far away that may as well be horseborne lands. The Dredge are moving south. If we keep going west, we might get out of their path. Wormtow is half as far as Sigurholm, and full of Val. And across the wastes, these people won't make it. I don't like any of these ideas. That's because they're all bad. There's no point talking about leaving. We have to get in there. So we can either just, we're going to get in. I want to know more about what's going on. Let's lay low. I don't want to say I don't know what to do. It's the whole thing of we have to be a strong leader, which means acting with confidence when we have none. It's also Let's Playing. Um. Oh. Ivor's right. We've got to get into the walls somehow. We're getting into the walls somehow. I can get the gate open. Let's see if there's any other way before we start breaking down gates. I wasn't going to break it. Just pushed really hard. So, okay, so we've stopped, have we? Right. Oh, okay, so that's an option. So we'll go to the market, because let's buy a little bit more. I always want to have 10 days worth just in case something happens, because it might be that we do have to head off somewhere, and then if we don't, we wouldn't be able to do it. Right. Confirm. Oh, and we've taken all we've got anyway. Oh dear. And a grave. I'm guessing this is what they've got spare. I don't think they'd sell anything else. Bloodshed coins, pewter coins, pressed with ancient symbols of respect, often laid on the foreheads of those fallen in battle. +1 will per kill. This silver locket reveals a tuft of white fur that must have been precious to its owner. +2 willpower. So that's extra dodging chances. Or -2 drawing aggro. So people don't attack you as much. So that's also useful. I should probably get one of these, but I'm not sure which. So it's going to go to Rook, who's an archer, but can melee. But I'm mainly going to be using him and Oddleaf, so... So I think we will grab that, actually. So then we go to Heroes. Because I'm guessing we're going to be fighting here, is another thing. So then we'll give him that. Right, I think we've done as much as we can. We don't need to rest. Let's go in. You approach the gate where hundreds of people have gathered. In the trodden, bloody space in front of the doors, several pincushion bodies lie unclaimed as though they simply belonged there. Archers up on the walls make it clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below intermittently call for mercy and reason when they're not flinging stones and curses. Ivor, did you really expect to push these gates open? I'm willing to try, grunts Ivor, despite sizing up doors that look like they could hold back an army. And when men start shooting arrows and pouring out to stop you, then you'll kill them. He says, "You're not sure this is the most sound plan. We can't do it. We can't do this. This is a terrible idea," you say. "We don't even know how many are in there." Ivor folds his arms. He seems almost relieved that he didn't have to live up to his earlier boast. Archers up on the wall to make it clear that blah blah blah. We could shout at the guards, find out more from the crowd. You spend an hour talking to different people who all have the same story. A couple of days ago, the chieftain shut himself in, closed the gates and refused any more refugees. "They've got huge stores of supplies in there too," adds one man. "They're just hoarding them." Eagle pulls you aside. I was following the outside of these walls," he says, "and there's a water passage we could squeeze through, I think. Not the whole caravan, but if a handful of us get in, we might open the gates from the inside." The guards, other people are shouting at him, they're not going to get him, so we'll check it out. "I'm not fitting through there," says Ivor, when you arrive at the Narrow Ducks. "Go without me. It looks like it'll get you on top of the walls and then down to the gate where you can open it." There's no way else, other way of getting in. "Wait for us at the gate, Ivor. We'll be quick." When Eagle said water, you should have guessed runoff. Still, you manage to squeeze your way through tight stonework and force your way past an iron grate. You take the stairs to the top of the walls. As you approach the gates, armed men take notice. They don't ask questions. Right, Ivor can't come with us, and we're going to be fighting people, so he won't take a let. Because I think everyone else is quite happy to... yeah. So there's someone back there. So, put you there and you there. I think we'll just kind of fight over here. So this is where they've come from, assumably. And I don't know why these people are watching. Maybe we came up these stairs. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Move over there. Break the shield. Break his armor. These guys next to each other, they can both bloody flail, which is kind of my plan. Oh, but they're moving in the wrong order. They're moving in the opposite order. Oops. Yeah, okay. So I can move you up. Or I could just have you rest. I think I'll just have you rest. Which doesn't admittedly do a huge amount, but... Bloody flail. There we go. Yeah, these blondies are targets. And armor, and willpower, so he's down. Oh dear. Yeah, we need to deal with these guys. Actually, you're not the one I need to deal with, are you? I need to deal with this fellow. Okay, I've done this very badly, haven't I? Attack. Yeah, I've done this badly, I think. Come on. Yeah, I've done this very badly, I fear. I actually want to pull you back to there. Yeah, he's just moving up anyway. You're in trouble.